Hello, good afternoon. If you're watching this part of the video, you're watching the replay. So make sure to use hashtag replay so I can thank you so much for watching. If you want to be notified anytime that I go live, all you have to do, press down on my face, hit follow, ring the bell. And if another brand ambassador shared this video with you, please make sure you go back and you shop with her. For those of you new here, welcome. My name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full time. I love makeup and skincare. And I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best. And I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. And today I want to share with you this fun, quick and easy eye makeup look that I created the other day. I'm going to show you step by step how to create it. And if you need the link, I bundled these products together. If you need the link for the eye makeup look, make sure you comment I and I can send it to you. I'm literally going to send you a link that's going to have all of the tools and the products that I'm using today to create this eye makeup look. All right. So the first thing that you're going to want for this eye makeup look is your Moodstruck eye primer. This is great at really allowing those pigments to pop. It's going to prevent them from creasing, which is key. And it's going to help hold them in place all day long. I'm going to take that eye primer on to my eyelid with my ring finger. It applies the least amount of pressure. And I'm going to put that eye primer on. Now, ideally, you want to let that set for about 5 minutes or so before you go in with the rest of your eye makeup. So while that is setting, I'm going to go in with my foundation. All right, so I'm going to use the BB Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Medium Light with a little bit of mixture of medium. I am towards the end of the tube on the medium. I have another one, don't worry. But because I've been using that Sunless Tanner, you all, if you've not checked out the tanning mousse, holy guacamole, I love it. It is so good. It is part of this month's special. So this month's special is select skincare. When you get 2 items, it's 15% off. And when you get 3 or more, it's 20% off. So if you need the link to the unique January special, make sure you just comment special and I can send it to you. I did a video last week kind of walking through all of the products that are part of the January special. So make sure you go and you check that out. I take whatever product is left on the brush, make sure I go down my neck so that way I don't have any makeup lines. So even if the color is not like a perfect match, this is good, right? It's going to help be fabulous. All right. So now that that base face is done, I'm going to go in. I'm just going to do a little bit of light contouring and I'm going to put on a little bit of blush. Both of these products that I'm using are part of the Last Chance section of the website. So if you need the link to check that out, make sure you comment Last Chance, essentially the pressed blush and the matte bronzer. Both of those are going to be retiring. I am assuming that Younique is going to come out with some new stuff. This is the matte bronzer in Deep. It is the second to darkest shade, and I'm using this because I've been using that tanning mousse. And so then therefore my foundation's a little bit darker, and then therefore my bronzer needs to be a little bit darker as well. So I'm just taking that and applying it on the face, and then I'm going to go in with that pressed blusher in Supple. You all know this is one of my favorites. I ordered another one from the Last Chance section of the website at the end of December. I almost didn't, but I absolutely love this blush. It's like one of my go-to. So I knew that I had to get it as part of this whole routine, this whole look. I'm going to go in next. I'm going to put a little bit of the Hottie Lip Plumper in Refreshed. I love this lip plumper. It's so good. The color is perfect. Absolutely fabulous. And there's a little bit of peppermint oil and cayenne pepper, which I know sounds intimidating, but what that does is it helps bring the blood to the surface of the lips, which is going to help minimize the appearance of fine lines. And it's also going to plump the lips a little bit. All right. There's also a clear one, but I like the chocolate brown color, Refreshed. All right. So those are on the website if you need the link to check it out. So let's get into this eye tutorial now that the face is done and I'm ready to go. All right. The first thing that you're going to want besides the eye primer, right? So eye primer is number 1. Number 2 is the Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette number 10. It's this one. It has this gorgeous mirror. Now I have very oily fingerprints, you all. So I always get this kind of gross looking. Don't mind that. It will come packaged beautifully. I'm going to go in with this light brown color here. It's called Helpful. This is going to serve as my transition color. I'm going to tap off the excess. I'm going to just take that product. I'm going to windshield wiper it into the outer corner and the crease there. All right, so I'm just taking a little bit of that product. Nothing crazy, all right? The name of the game today is just really nice and bright and light for January. All right, so Connie said, what do you do when you accidentally put on too much all-in-one stick on your cheeks? It was an oops. I added Flurry Frost and pressed powder over it. That's what I would do, Connie. The other thing that I do is I go in with my kabuki brush and a little bit of foundation and kind of do it on top of it. You could also, the other thing that you could do is you could take a blending bud and you could get that wet and don't put anything on it. Just tap at that product and it should pick some of the product up. But definitely that is key to know that those all-in-one sticks, you all, they're very, very pigmented. A little bit, it's going to go such a long way. And so definitely less is more. And I'll be sure, have you seen my 5 tips and tricks videos that I've been doing? So this past week, I did one on the eye primer. So 5 tips and tricks for eye primer. And then I also did one for face primer. So I'm going to continue to do tips and tricks throughout the month of January. And honestly, it's probably going to bleed into February because there's a lot of unique products. So if there is a specific product that you would like to see a tip and trick on sooner versus later, make sure that you let me know that in the comments below. So that way I can kind of bump that up into the queue. All right, so I windshield wipered that light brown color. What this is going to do, it's going to just add a little bit of depth and dimension to your eye makeup look. And I almost always do this first. It also allows you to kind of serve as your transition color. So if you want a darker makeup look, you want to put that base down because it's going to really allow you to build those pigments as you get darker and darker. Another one of my favorite products is this liquid shadow. This one here is called Reverent. I believe this comes in the beauty box. So there's a new beauty box this month. It's over $400 worth of makeup and skincare for $99. And what this also does is it gives you your own link. So you can share that with your friends and family, or you can just use it for yourself. And every time that you place an order on that link, you're going to get 20% commission within 3 hours. It's a really great deal. If you love your unique products, I highly recommend checking it out because it's going to allow you not only to get a great discount on the products when you order those monthly specials, but it's also going to give you that cash back. All right. So again, there's no obligation to sell the products. I have quite a few brand affiliates that just get the beauty box so they can get the discount for themselves. Totally fine, you all. Totally fine. So just make sure you comment beauty box and I can send you the link to check it out. All right. So then the next thing, excuse me, I'm still struggling with this bronchitis. It's been going on forever and I feel like it's super annoying. And now it's like more in my nose. So I've contacted the doctor's office and we'll see what they say. But I'm afraid I might have a sinus infection. It's always something, you all. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to use, this is the all-in-one stick in Champagne Shimmer. So Younique put all of the Black Friday products that came out during November, and it's now available for individual purchase on the website. One of them is this all-in-one stick in Champagne Shimmer. What I'm going to do now that I have that Reverent on the lid, along with that, you know, kind of pigment in the outer corner here, I'm going to just take this. I'm going to sweep this onto the lid because you all know me. I love a good metallic. And this, you all, this Champagne Shimmer, it has this really gorgeous glow to it. So, so pretty. So look at that. Like I just literally sweep it on the lid and it looks good. All right. Now you can also take that product, put it right there at the Cupid's bow. I like to do that. You can also take it right above where you applied that blush to highlight the cheeks. You can take it down the nose and onto the forehead. And then you can always kind of blend that out. Now, what I have found is if I don't kind of set that all-in-one stick on the lid, it's going to crease a little bit. So this is where you're going to go back in with your palette 10. And if you don't have this palette, I highly recommend checking out. The pigments are gorgeous. You can create so many different eye makeup looks with it. I'm going to go in here with this color here. It's called Dizzy. This is probably one of the best shadows for you to have in your makeup bag. You can get it individually. You can also get it as part of this palette. I have never seen Younique do this before. Typically, you can only get something in the palette, or you can only get something as an individual pigment. This time, you can get it in both. You can get it in both the shadow palette as well as individually. But it's called Dizzy, D-I-Z-Z-Y. I'm going to just take that and I'm tapping it very, very lightly, again with that fluffy crease brush. I'm not sweeping it. That can make that metallic a little bit muddy. But now you can see the pigment is really nice and bright and popping, and it really helps to brighten up that eye makeup look. And so now I have a gorgeous eye makeup look for January. All right, so there you have it. If you have any questions about this eye makeup look, don't hesitate to ask. I'm kind of thinking I might do like a monthly go-to eye makeup look. What do you think? Should I do that? And then that way, like throughout the month, I'm going to wear it and you're going to see it over and over again. And you're going to be like, wow, I love the way that looks. It's so easy to apply. This video, I specifically wanted to just go like step by step and show you. But in future videos, especially if I'm kind of talking about other things, I'll probably do it really quick, but you'll see me do it a lot during the month of January. Because I just absolutely love the way that it looks with that champagne shimmer. You all know I love my metallics. I love things to pop on the lid and just look really nice and bright, so that way your eye's more awake. Okay, I hope you all have an awesome Sunday. I'll be back tomorrow. I honestly don't even know what I'm talking about yet. How crazy is that? I'm going to figure it out though. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. I do have some ideas. I have more of those tips and tricks videos coming. I know that for a fact. But I'm thinking about doing some skincare stuff. So let me know what you want to see skincare related. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, everyone.